So hey, what's up guys? So yeah, we're transferring rooms, that's why we've been busy fixing this room up, doing some construction, moving the bed, fixing shelves and everything else, random things. And I didn't want to show you guys those things because this room was a total mess, and it still is. But we're getting there. So yeah, that being said, since things aren't really going my way right now, which I won't go into detail, I guess I wanted to share with you guys a few things about fatherhood. Well, to be specific, I wanted to share with you guys the things that made me better. Things that changed in me when I became a dad. So let me just work a little bit and then I'll get back to you. So, that being said, the first thing that actually changed in me, and I think more positive, basically that's it. Now, when everything that happens to me, every single thing, whether it's a good thing, a bad thing, whether I had control, whether I didn't have control, whether it just went wrong, whether it went my way, I now tend to just think positive, literally, as in be optimistic as much as possible. Not to the extent that I go crazy, but every time a bad thing happens, every time things don't go my way, every time a problem, an obstacle hits me, whether it's a big one or just a tiny problem, I turn everything into a lesson. I think of ways out of it right away. I think of the solution. Or, in other cases, I just embrace it. I embrace the fact that it's there. It happened. I can't take it back. I can't solve it. So it's one of those things that I guess I chose to do. And it was brought about honestly by two things. Not just being a dad, but I guess being the dad part was the biggest push. Because way before I found out I was gonna be a dad, or way before things happened, I started going to the chapel. I started talking to God. It was just me and him just talking. It was just me opening up, me thanking him, me apologizing, me just sitting there. So with that being said, that actually opened me up more and it made me feel better. It made everything lighter. And then when I started losing my way again, sort of, in a way, he gave me Kira. God blessed me with this little girl. And that motivated me more, and it became a conscious decision. It became my conscious decision to continue thinking this way, to continue turning everything into a lesson, to continue to push myself into thinking positive, which wasn't easy, and it still isn't. Don't get me wrong, it's not easy, but I'm doing it. I'm actually thinking of solutions instead of pondering on the problem, instead of dwelling in it and letting it eat me up, letting all that negativity control my day, control my life, control that situation. I turned everything around, which was awesome, and I guess I wanted to do it more because now I have a daughter, and I want that to rub off. I want her to feed off that aura and I guess think the same way I am, which isn't gonna be easy. I understand. I know. It wasn't easy for me either. And I just wanted to share this with you guys because it made me better. Period. It made me better. I just wanted to share that with people, and I wanted to let you guys know that it is possible. It is possible to think positive. It is possible to always find the silver lining, to get through the hurdle without letting it destroy you or eat you up. So no matter what the problem is, no matter what situation you're in, it's either you accept it, you learn from it, and then you grow from it. That's it. You just find the solutions right away. You accept the fact that it happened and it will happen again, or some other thing might happen again. Just be aware that just make sure you're aware and you learn from the situation, so that if it happens again, you already know what to do. You already know how to deal with it. You already know where to go, who to talk to, or whatever solution you want, or you know how to avoid it. Time to get back to work.
Much later.
So, the other thing that changed in me, well, actually it was sort of a lesson. And I just realized it recently. To enjoy the little things and to also make time for play. Before Kira was in my life, I used to be concentrated on my work, on designing, on editing, on whatever. Every time I'm in front of my computer, I zone out. I stay there for as long as I need to, for as long as I know I have to finish something, or as long as there's an idea or a thought or whatever design in my head that I had to finish. It came to a point that there are times when my mom or Rose, well, my family, would remind me to eat or remind me to stand up or just invite me to go somewhere first and just relax and just stop. And I would say no. I would always say I'm in the zone and I didn't want to ruin that. I had that notion that if I stood up, I wouldn't be able to finish it anymore. I would lose that flow. So when Kira came into my life, that changed entirely. This is what happens. When Kira wakes up from her nap, that's when I get to work, when she naps. So when she wakes up, there are times that I don't hear her because I'm too zoned out, like I told you guys. And I just see her, I'll just notice someone hitting me on the side or pulling me. And I look down and it's her right there beside me, looking at me and saying, "Daddy, come on, Daddy, let's play, Daddy, eat." Just random things. "Daddy, crawl, Daddy slide." She'll just pull me and just force me to stand up. Even if I say, "Kira, wait, Daddy has to finish this," she'll just constantly pull me. And before, I was literally annoyed by it. Well, the start, I was like, I can't finish. I have to do this, blah, blah, blah. But because before we didn't have Yaya, so I had to stand up, I had to take care of her, I had to play with her. I had to do all of those things, which again, I neglected. And just recently, I realized all of those things were they were the push. They were things I needed. I needed to relax. I needed to stop for a while. I needed to enjoy playing with my little girl. I needed to learn how to play again. I needed to have fun from time to time. It wasn't just weekends. It wasn't just you have to do it every day, so that your days don't get too stressful. Your days don't get too tiring. Which now I get to enjoy. My inner child is free now. And if you ask anyone, my friends, my family, I used to enjoy being a kid. I used to not care when people say para kang bata. I don't care. I'm having fun. And then all these responsibilities came, and society dragged me down, dragged me into believing that I had to do this and I didn't have time for anything else. Which was foolish of me. Which now, because of my little girl, because of a 2-year-old girl, I realized. And now I am living it actually. I get to spend time with her, I get to play with her, and I get to work at the same time, and I get to finish everything. Now I'm actually happier. Now I don't feel as tired. I don't feel as stressed. I don't feel worried at all about anything because I know I'm gonna be able to do something about it. I made that conscious decision to change the way I think, to change the way I live. And I hope this rubs off on my little girl. And I hope this makes sense to you guys. So let me go down first. So I don't want to keep rambling on and on. So I guess all I wanted to say is, guys, seriously, try to just keep thinking positive. Try to push yourself, try to motivate yourself, and enjoy the little things. Play with your family members, spend time with them, go out, play with your little girl, your daughter, your brother, your son. Make time to relax every day. Just don't overdo it. I mean, we still have obligations, yes. Just even like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, just relax, just let go, just find your happy place. Just do that every day. Stop overthinking. Because everything happens for a reason. Make everything a lesson. Make every day, make every situation a step towards a better you. That being said, hope you guys got something out of this. I hope you learned something from me. I hope I wasn't just rambling. And when I fix the room, which is like maybe 2 more days or 3 more days, we'll have to paint it, put all the things in the walls, fix the shelves, then transfer all of our stuff. Then maybe I'll get to do more. This is what's been keeping me busy. I guess I've been trying to, like I said, I'm still feeling my way around vlogging. And I hope you'll bear with me through this and join me on this journey. There are a lot more in store with me and Kira, and I hope you guys come with us. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I hope you learned something from me. If you like what you heard, if you agree with everything I said, please comment below. If you don't agree, if you have your own opinion, if you just don't agree basically, or if you have another side to it, let me know. I want to understand, I want to see, I want to listen. I'm open to everyone's opinions, and I'm open to everyone's suggestions. I guess you guys can teach me something too. Let me know. Comment everything below. Don't forget to subscribe. And please share it to everyone. Spread the good vibes. I guess that's it. So now, I'm gonna go back to work. And I guess I'll see you guys on the next vlog. Peace. Deuces.